And here we are. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Mute thing. Okay. Oh, it's only 11 o'clock? Okay. Making good time. That's what happens when you get out of bed at 6:30. Oh, I should probably have my phone up. Yeah. Duh. Get the phone out. Close to me. Close to me. Close to me. Not that one. Come here. Sorry, folks, gotta get the, not the camera, you dingus! YouTube, so I can monitor chat. Oh my... Jesus. Here. There we go. Yo. Now this stream is going to be really slow and agonizing because I figured this sketch was going to take me all day. So I thought I might as well film it. And that's too high on his face. You want me there? If you're busy, then work on your stuff. In fact, I think you should work on your stuff. Unless you're bored and want to come over, then whatever. But don't eat all my snacks if you do. I actually have snacks this time. Which I wasn't thinking when I packed some snacks. Which I packed a soda, crackers, and pretzels. The crunchiest things I could find in the house I packed as a snack. When the mic is right in front of my face. I am sorry if any of you are audio sensitive. This is gonna be... I'll try to refrain from eating. I'm working on set today, right? Yeah. Okay, the guy I'm currently working on... I'm trying to fix this net. I hate nets. Anyway. The guy I'm working on is called Satume. He is the leader of the main group in the story, the Shia tribe. And he's a pretty chill dude. You notice the title says leaders. It's because he may be the leader, the main leader of the tribe, but he is not the only person in charge. That would be his brother. Alright, let's see if I can draw male anatomy again. He's pretty slender, so... Yeah, he's not that buff. I need to calm down on his arms. And his titty is too slow. If anyone has any tips for drawing male anatomy that doesn't look horrendous. Because I have tried. So, no, that just makes it look wrong. But that looks wrong. That looks too long. I guess because my style is just so so cartoony. Bring your fucking vibes back. Before I bust into the soda, which is Dr. Thunder, which... Off-brand Dr. Pepper, if you didn't know. I have some coffee. Black coffee. Bottom of the pot. Ugh. If I put it like down there to like try to draw his legs, and then it just looks so. Hang on. And it doesn't look too bad. Hang on. Maybe... Legs, they're the bane of my existence. You break it up into sections, yo. Okay, like, that's the ribs. This is stomach. This is hip. Male hips. This is bronch. And then leggy. Because it does that. And then thighs are semi-proportionate to the arm. Which would begin there, actually, because of the way the ribs are. Is rib right there, and that's where elbow go. I'm also horrible. I'm just horrible at limbs, but it's wrists specifically because I'm just like, oh yes, look at these nice arms, and then it's like, where's your wrist? It's non-existent. Like, it's horrifying. Also, I always draw shoulders too big. I swear, I'm not a Robots in Disguise fan. So, I can't blame that. But I am a Tron Uprising fan, so that's what I blame the shins on. This leg is... There we go. Is he leaning? I can't tell. Hang on, let me draw the other leg. Yeah, it looks like he's leaning. Shoot. Oh yeah, that's some horrible lean. You know, I'll try to fix it. Hips might be too small. Doesn't feel to breathe when you're dead. Maybe? The high-waisted man's are feminine hips. No, it's the one thing I'm sensitive about. None of this music is fitting his character. I think it's introvert. Maybe that's better. Boom. And I can say, yeah, he leans a bit on his other leg because he's got some knee troubles. I'm back. Boom. I don't know. Does that work? Boom. Man. Last week, it didn't take a lot out of me, but it really did throw me off from, drawing. Because yesterday was Warriors Wednesday, so I work on and post a page of my Warriors comic, which I am behind. Not like the uploads have been late, or, are late, but it's just, I'm working on the page that I'm supposed to post that day, and it's horrifying. Why are you playing it out of order, man? Anyway, see if I can fix this. I'm gonna try that Lavender Town switch. I think should just erase the hand. Since his thumb would be the other way. Dun, 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 dun. Hang on, is this a straight line underneath him? Nope. There we go. Okay, yeah, his knees are off. His face looks okay. I haven't drawn the eyes yet. Yeah. His knee. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. This song isn't more fitting. He's just... That to me is kind of like that, I don't know if you've seen that meme where I think it's a Russian hockey player and he's like, it's only game. Why you have to be mad? Why you have to be mad? Oh, it's hilarious. It's only game. Why you have to be mad? That's that to me. Your arm looks too small now. Alright, let me just see if I can fix this. That's a wee bit better. Also, hands. Man. It's limbs. Posing in general. I'm just rubbish. I'm not worth it. Oh, Lord Almighty. His fingers are broken. I'm not a layer C, so I can try to figure this bit out. Okay, I like that. Okay, knuckle, knuckle, knuckle. Since I only draw 3 fingers, because I'm an idiot. Could not figure out how to do 5. Trying to pose, but you know the hand is facing the other way, so I'm just like. Before I start drawing the actual official... Oh, Lord. As I was saying, before I even consider drawing the official book, I'm gonna have to do a metric fuckload. There's the cuss word of the stream. Of anatomy practice. And here I am eating pretzels. Sorry if you heard that. Wait, how did I, Hey, let me bring up this other reference I have. Star Dragons. How to draw Adara's hand? Oh, that's how. Okay. Oh my god. The way I used to draw. She needs a revamp for her ref. Not on her design. Pretty sure I'm satisfied. I think these need to be thinner, but that's not what this stream is about. We're not talking about Star Dragons. Even though I would love to talk about Star Dragons. Because I have two now. Alright, let me change the size of this so it's at least proportionate. God, kill me. I didn't actually mean that, God. Don't kill me yet. Should I just... There we go. You know what? I'll come back to that hand. I'll come back to that later. I'm gonna work on his face. Since I can't remember his name, but he was the original concept artist on the Dark Crystal movie. Jim Henson's Dark Crystal. He said, always start with the eyes, as they tell you the most about a character. Which I never do, but I should. Although, when it comes to coloring, I do spend the most time on the eyes. I'll be at 30 seconds. Okay. That took 100% of my concentration. That's not the shape I want for it. Whoops. For his face. He's not like this high cheekbone skinny boy. He's got a very friendly face. Kind of rounded. That's a little too big. It's not... I give him child eyes. Okay, that's a little better. Why do it... Whatever. I forgot. Am I giving them eyebrows? Here. Eyebrows? Eyebrows. No, it's not upturned. It's got very... There we go. Never drawn eyebrows before, if you can tell. God, I might treat Mattel with these eyebrows. They are not symmetrical at all. Oh well, you didn't come here for symmetry. You know, what's Khan's hairstyle? Because a lot of people said Khan copied him, but it's just kind of how his hair swooped. All I know is that canonically, Setsume has the softest, fluffiest hair you ever graced your fingers. Jesus Christ, was it the wind? Gonna take the roof off. But his bangs go across. The way I drew Khan's hair in this is just, mwah, love this line art. What happened? How did it happen? Can it happen again? Probably not. I do know he is the youngest. I forgot to draw eyebrows on Khan. Oh well, he's a child. He doesn't have to have eyebrows. He's supposed to look very young and kind of childish. Maybe get rid of this bit. Or just change it slightly. There we go. He looks like a teenager, and that's kind of what I'm going for with Setsume. He's supposed to look like a teenager, so like, okay, where's your leader? You're talking to him. Really? He moisturizes. If I did on the hip thing, that means I'd have to draw fingers still. Not that pointy. He doesn't have pointy fingers. He's not evil. Or a chick. Although he could pass as one if he wanted to, but he doesn't because he's not cruel. Okay. Does he have a knife? Yeah, he has a knife. He's the leader. Okay, yeah, now I remember what it was designed. Oh. Crikey, I forgot his back. So I have to draw his back because he has scars, and I'm drawing that all wrong, and I don't know where accent come from. Okay, he's dead. He's got that, and he's got that, and then I mean, I guess. So I'm actually trying to figure out where things go here. It's not thick enough. There we go. And then colors here. And then, okay, starts with down here, and then knife goes here, and then proportion. I don't know how many outfits he has. Probably a few ceremonial ones, but I can't be bothered to remember. I'll design them when I get there. Remember, I drew his knife. Very simplistically. It's probably a really bad design for a knife, but currently I don't care. Ooh. I'm gonna keep some of these. I'm gonna keep those, actually. It's like the way the metal bends. I'm gonna erase these. If I had a symmetry tool, this would be awesome. It's on for size, Mr. It's not a very elegant knife. Because he's not a very knifey person. He has a knife, but it's just out of necessity. But yeah, I might need it. I'll use it to cut twigs. Yeah, that's about it. And I'll get to his clothes later. Right now I'm gonna move over to Buck, the spiritual leader of the gang. And he has jaw. I don't know how to draw faces with a very square jaw without make them looking bloated and whatnot. So this was the original how I used to draw faces. Maybe? Oh, we're getting something. We're going somewhere. We're getting somewhere. Something's happening. Is something happening? Is something happening? Are we getting somewhere? Well, ladies and gentlemen, I think it's happening. I think we're getting somewhere. And he's got a tilt to his body because he likes to. Well, he's not yes, but he is tired. Tired dad voice. Don't ask your mom. But he doesn't. He's not married. His snaz is gonna be difficult for me. It was pretty, long and broad, but then accident happened and it broke. I don't know, is that how broken noses work? I doodle pictures, but okay, hang on. Not broth, broken, not broken heart syndrome, broken nose. Lord almighty, so that's not the way I... That's broken the other way. Y'all be glad you can't see what I am seeing right now, because my god, some of these are just horrendous. Like, how did that happen? That's not... They're all, like, going sideways and whatnot. There's John Cena. But, oh my lord, that's not what I wanted to see. Oh, that's better. Oh, I need to erase this because I drew it on the wrong spot, like an idiot. It's connected. Now, his nose has been broken for a while, so his face is pretty much sort of recovered. Yeah, it's got a lump. But it's not like sideways broken. That's not, oh my god, that's not what you want to see. Hey, okay, I closed it. I'm not looking back at it. Drawing noses makes my nose itchy. I did take my Allertech this morning. Give him a bit of a pretty lash. No, that's too pretty. Let's stick with that one. There we go. It's not a spoiler or anything in the story, but I have it semi-canon that when these two were younger, they were like the tribe heartthrobs. Just handsome ginger troublemakers. And the only reason they're gingers because when the story was first conceived, everybody was cats, and they were orange tabbies. So that's why they're gingers. Okay, I think I can get rid of Khan's ref. As long as I can somehow make him look old. Well, not somehow. It's going to be easy to make him look older than Setsume. Setsume actually gets a good night's sleep. Big Drummond, I've done it again. How does he look older in his old ref? Hang on. Oh, that makes him look very cat-like. How did I draw his nose here? I did like... That's how I did it. There we go. Maybe that fixed it a little bit. Don't want it to look like he's looking at you. He's looking just past you. Come outside to try to concern my father. Okay, yeah, the non-spoilers here. God, did I draw him buff? Jesus. And of course, this reference is whack. Save! Oh my god. Oh my god, I almost forgot to save. After this stream, I'm probably gonna go eat lunch. Why'd the lights flicker? I hope that isn't the power flickering and that was just the light bulb being a dunce. Yeah, okay, yeah. Buck is just fundamentally thicker than his brother Setime. I mean, Jesus, that is thick. I think that's better. Well, if that's how thick his arm is, then his chest needs to be much broader. When I initially drew this sketch here, I had Setime more in mind. I keep drawing feminine hips, and I guess it's because I draw females a lot, like most artists do. I don't know what it is. I think muscles intimidate most artists, especially inexperienced artists, that they just draw curvy or skinny females, and if they do decide to draw men or males, it's boys. You know, like skinny anime demon boys. You know the ones I'm talking about. But I'm just like, boy, do you even lift? This boy do. This is not a boy or a dude. This is a man. Like a pirate had a baby with an angel. Not a pirate, but you know what I mean. He's a man. But not like, ooh, I'm a man, so I do manly things. No, he's like, hey, what are you doing? If you have to prove your masculinity, you obviously don't have it. And you know that? Now that I said that, I need to write that down, because that's exactly what he's going to say to a character in a scene. You know, where's my pen? Alright. Buck. His name's Buck, by the way. Buck. If you have to prove your masculinity, I'll worry about spelling later, masculinity, you clearly don't have any. Or something like that. There. This is why I live stream. Celebration pretzel. There we go. Good God in Himmel. Or something like that. His shoes, when they eventually form out, are more square. He's got some reinforcements in them because he hikes a lot. I'm not going to put him in moccasins. He has some reverse engineered hiking boots. It may or may not be steel-toed reinforced. That lady looks smaller. Why? Why? Having lean on a character, not inherently bad when you first draw it, as long as you know how to fix it. Like, oh, you got bad character lean. Yeah, you just... Two things fix it. And let me put it in the middle so I can see what I'm dealing with. Okay, yeah, his rib cage is a little too pronounced. Or something. Okay, yes, here's the problem. That is much more better. There we go. I have no idea what to do with hands. Yes, you'd have a really built body, but you're not gonna see it. You're not gonna see any of this. Sorry, ladies and men. You're not gonna see... Actually, hang on. Let me think about that for a second. Yeah, no, you're never gonna see him shirtless. Never. If anyone saw him... If anyone that wasn't a healer saw him naked or shirtless, he would commit ritualistic suicide. Not really, though, but it was just, he'd basically lay down and wish for death to take him. Just, no, please. That's better. Oh, his back wasn't large enough. Okay. A sov. Doing the eraser here for a second. God, man. If I had the money, I would pay someone to just... Okay, here's my style, here's my art. You draw the hands. I would pay someone to draw the hands. You know, that actually match my style, sort of. You know, I usually hate these, fixing art channels. I think they're fundamentally just horrendous, but if, just had someone, if someone just had, okay. Here's my thing. Red line and show me where exactly I'm breaking this man's arm. When I'm not meaning to. Put that down, like, lower opacity. I'm gonna change expression here, just at the risk of looking redundant. No. I'll figure that out later. Ugh. Or should I even? Setame's got stars all on his back, so... But... Wait, does he have... He has more stars. Could have sworn I gave him more stars. Hold on. Need to go to my... DeviantArt. I got some... old... art. I should not even be looked at anymore. Okay, yeah, I put him. I gave stars on that arm. Well, then here they be. is a shop. There we go. Or something. Buck. The name's Buck. Short for Buckminster. Long for Buh. Oh, that movie's fantastic. If you don't know what that movie quote is from, y'all are missing out. That's one of the funniest movies I've seen in a while. Maybe. This'll work. Sorry, I went quiet there. I had to focus. Should also just practice on... I should just practice more. Made a list of things that I just need to draw. And somehow work it into my schedule. Of doing... monsters. Working on this story. Working on a... on the Warriors comic. How did I draw it in the thumbnail? Because that one actually was kind of cool. Oh, not save, you dumbass. Open. Jesus. Aha, okay. I gave her a bit of a... wrong tool. A bit of a lip. I shouldn't have done well. Melody and dance. I know it is me. You are time. How does feel to breathe when you're dead. And his hilt, his handle hilt, oh balls, I drew it on the wrong layer, are supposed to be the deer antlers, but I'll have to reference those. No, the hilt is very lumpy because it was like it's like part of the skeleton. So yeah, it's like not quite like a skirt, but or something. And I feel like I can start work on his hair. It's not overly complicated. It's just I gotta remember to make it look wiry. And he's got flecks of silver because he is a stressed boy. No, he's very well groomed. I need to figure out Buck's hair because it's been weird for a while. It's just this. This is all I think about when I draw his hair, just deer fur. No, not in his eyes. Not in his eyes. What did I do? Oh, nothing. I just okay. Well, that's how it looked like beforehand. You could say that he's combed it that way for so long so he could handle it. I'm also thinking of giving him a little quirk where he just subconsciously sometimes pats his hair forward. You know, like one of the, those, you know, those stupid teenage boys so that they just kind of, you know, like, you can't see me, but you know what I'm talking about. He wasn't that kid, but okay, maybe he was that kid, but he grew out of it, but he still sometimes just pets his hair. Just to make sure it's in line. Dab, if you're still listening, you know the hair gesture I'm talking about. Did I say it's thick and wiry, so... Maybe that instead would work. Yeah. But it's very thick. He's got thick hair. If he bothered to grow it out, he'd never... Well, he doesn't even need to wear a hat anyway, because it's so thick and warm, but... He may not moisturize. He's like, Setsume, but this boy also needs to get his hands on some conditioner. Well, now that I erase it, it looks kind of silly. Yeah, let's make this a tad shorter, maybe? That's better. Just a touch shorter. He's not a comb. A thick-ass comb. Just... not an ass comb. Just a thick AF comb. Comb. To help him with his hair. Hang on, I'm gonna move this. So it's down here a bit. And then I copy, paste, point down, shrink. Yeah, that looks about right. Got a cool backstory for how he got the hilts of his knives. No, it wouldn't be an elk. Well, anyway, I think the basic story is either an elk or a deer. Might be an elk because they're bigger and would probably live in this area. But it was rutting season, so they were all aggressive, and it was charging and rampaging, about to hit someone, and he jumped buck as probably a kid still. No, a trainee. He was a trainee, so at least a teenager. Jumped in front, grabbed it by the antlers, and, tried to, force it on the ground to get it to stop. But he forgot to control his strength because he has he has enhanced strength, in which he didn't realize. So he accidentally just kind of threw it on the ground and ripped them off. It's just, oh crap. And then one of the adults just killed it. I'm like, well, I guess we're eating tonight, and I guess we're eating tonight. And then Buck's mentor walked up and was like, I don't know whether to congratulate you or to punish you, because that was uncalled for, but also incredibly cool. He doesn't say it like that, but he says something to the effect of, that was cool, but don't ever do that again. And everyone was like, hey, that's why they call him Buck. Okay, colors. There. I'll just erase that. Alright, now save, because we're gonna bust into clothes. Which I know he has his pin, because he's the leader. And since I'm completely changing everything, their outfits originally just gone. Just get rid of that. But let's say Buck is a sleeveless guy. He'll go sleeveless. How high up on his wrist do they go? Oh, pretty high. These are the metal bands of the tribe Guardian. Not sure what the exact story behind it is yet, but I do know it's supposed to symbolize that, you are bound. I mean, they say it's because you're bound to the tribe, but the real reason is wear it because it's good for deflecting blades and claws, which will become important later. There we go. How long have I been streaming for? Oh, it doesn't say. Since 11 to 12:40. 11:20 to 12:50 something. How long is that? A long time. You got that right. God, my brain is just a cesspool of movie quotes. And it is very frustrating. That is thigh holsters. He's got a knife. Now, said to me, that's not a knife. This is a knife. I wonder exactly how many people who say that quote have actually seen the movie Crocodile Dundee. Or even know what you're quoting. Should I try this holsters full or empty? Also, this has nothing to do with lore or anything, but Buck is just unnaturally always warm. So he never has a coat on. Much, to everyone's... It's like, Buck, for God's sake, wear a coat. You're gonna catch a cold. And he's like, it's not even cold out. Well, everyone's in ponchos and whatnot. They're like, Buck, please. For my sanity, it said to me, just please, for the sanity of everyone around, at least have a scarf, please. And it's like, just please. Buck just says, please, stop worrying about me. Don't y'all have wood to chop or something? Also, despite having heavy boots, he's an incredibly silent walker. No one knows how he does it. No, that's solid. This, however, needs to get erased. Alright, now to draw these damn things from the front. Stay on. Just lower opacity. Christ. There we go. Or something. That took 95% of my concentration. Look at that. Without drawing the rest of his pants, he looks like an Aussie. But despite, you know, not being cold all the time, he does not like showing off his legs. Despite a lot of women claiming it's one of his best qualities. Actually, not his legs specifically. I'm not drawing it because it's hard for me to draw, because men's anatomy is really hard for me to draw, but apparently, according to a lot of tribe women, he has the best butt. He has the best butt out of everyone. He looks ex-military for crying out loud, but which he might as well be, given considering all the PTSD he has. Spoilers. No way, that's actual spoilers. Whoops. Ah, whatever. Shh. Don't tell anybody. No, actually not. Here's the thing. He wears tight pants because he just likes the way they feel around his legs, you know. Not tight as in like confining, but you know, just tight enough so where they're not baggy. And he's like, I don't understand why whenever I walk by women start giggling. I don't understand. And Setsume, on the other hand, is just, Buck, you tease. It's almost as if you're doing it on purpose. I'd almost think you were doing it on purpose if I didn't know you were such an oblivious dork. And Butter's like, them's fighting words. He also should have a necklace of sort. Because Buck does. Not Buck. Drake does. Another character with the name of a male animal. But he was called Drake because, like most male ducks, he's very flashy. I don't know if I should make this canon or not, but I just had a thought to where, like, in tribe culture, if your parents named you after an animal, it's because they really didn't like you that much. Or that's just a saying, like, oh, wow, you're named after an animal? Your parents probably didn't like you that much. Or an And if you're named after an animal or weather in tribe culture, it's like, man, your parents did not like you. And I'm not sure if I want to make that canon or not. Oh, Setame would wear jewelry. He's not the sentimental type. But he is one to hold on to things. Where should I put that, though? God, how do you draw crotches, man? How do you draw crotches? I totally forgot. Like that? Or do I just... Yeah, I'll come back to that later. It's different than what I was thinking, but yeah, this, I like this. These aren't bees. This is supposed to look like twisted fabric. Or cloth. Oh, I put all that work in his chest figure, and then I'm gonna have to erase all of it for the favor of clothes. Look at this. All my hard work with anatomy. All this muscle tone. Well, at least this shirt makes him look thicker. Anyway. And then all my hard work. All my hard work on the legs, all to be covered up by pantaloons. Ain't that the way, though? I still gotta do line art. He looks like a He looks like a military veteran, honestly, and I think that's perfect. That is but he's basically a military veteran. He deserves all of the retirement, but of course he won't accept it because he's a hardworking man, which is why he doesn't sleep. I'd say what he does, but that's kind of spoilers. But I can say he is the spiritual leader and slash, his title is tribe guardian, but he is the spiritual leader and protector of the tribe. I'll just erase that. There's all this room right here. And all the other references, I didn't put anything. I'm gonna put a whole nother black over here. Which honestly I could. I made this one a little shorter. Well, I'll draw his clothes before I decide what to do. Oh, his hand's covering. Okay, well, it's visible here. Should it be a pin? No, I'm changing it. I'm changing the leader brooch. No, that's not how it's supposed to look. I'm not so sure about the shape anymore. Because it's supposed to be a star. It's supposed to represent that the leader is like the morning star. It should be it's the first thing. Represents the bringing of a new day. But to remind you of where you came from, New life, but remember the old. Honestly, that should be for the keeper of the forge, honestly. But there's secret story reasons why the leader always wears it. I'm thinking I'm changing the symbol. So I don't want it to be like that, because that's not what a star looks like. This is a natural religion. I can't draw the Mogen David, honestly. Hold on. What kind of Jew am I? I can't draw the Mogen David. It's 2 triangles, really. Literally. And it's not, I'm not putting that the other way. Stars? Stars look like that. But then people say, oh, that's the sun. It's like, the sun is this. With some of that. Y'all, do your research. Stars are just faraway suns and planets. That's all they are. Stars are just faraway planets. Or suns. Which are just burning balls of gas. Which then they should be like, you know, on fire! But of course, from the tribe, all they say are stars from the ground, which is just that, but it is going to be that big, because it is a huge, it's supposed to be heavy, too, to remind you of the weight that you carry. Because you now carry the weight of the tribe. That is the thing with both the bands. They are very heavy. Where for the leader, it's a burden you carry on your shoulders. It's a weight down on you. For the tribe guardian, it's a weight, in your wrist to remind you that their lives are in your hands. Might change it like this. Like, hang on, let me I don't know, draw it over here. Okay. Let me erase these. Oh, you dumbass. Zoom in. back. Boom. Well, before YouTube crashes on me, I might as well stop here. As much as I like this song. Cause I want to eat lunch. And I need to take a break anyway. So, we got a few things done. I got some things done off stream too. We came up with some ideas. We're redesigning. We're having fun. We're talking lore. We're talking story. Butt status thigh holsters is 2. Setsume looks like a teenage boy, which is hilarious in my mind now. Oh, I'm gonna make so many jokes. Same with Buck. We're gonna have so much fun with these guys. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. These are the character references from my story Dreamwalkers, which is a in the making young adult graphic novel that I wish to publish eventually sometime in the future. So, yeah, oh my goodness. Mom made mac and cheese. Yeah. It's lunchtime. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all later. Bye.